You think you're pushing your limits? That's what you tell yourself, right? You hit the gym, go through the motions, maybe break a little sweat. You feel that burn and think, yeah, I'm really pushing it today. Let me tell you something. You're a joke. What you call pushing limits is what real achievers call a warm-up. You're playing in the shallow end while they're conquering the ocean. You're satisfied with a pat on the back for showing up, while they're not satisfied until they've completely redefined what's possible. Real men, real women, real champions, they don't just push limits, they shatter them. They run headfirst into that wall you're so afraid of, and they don't just break through it. They tear it down brick by brick and build a monument with the rubble. They leave the average, the comfortable, the good enough, so far behind it, looks like a dot in the rearview mirror. While you're busy making excuses, they're busy making history. While you're debating whether to do one more rep, they've already done 10. So what's the difference? It's not about genetics. It's not about luck. It's about a fundamental shift in mindset. You see a boundary, they see a starting line. You feel pain and you stop. They feel pain and know they're just getting started. Pain is the signal that growth is happening. It's the currency of progress. If you're not in a constant state of discomfort, you're not growing, you're stagnating. You're just maintaining a status quo that will get you nowhere fast. Think about the greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and innovators in history. Do you think they ever said, well, I guess this is as good as it gets? No. They were relentlessly obsessed with what was next. They lived on the edge of their capabilities, constantly expanding that edge further and further out. They understood that the human body and mind are capable of so much more than we give them credit for. The only true limit is the one you place on yourself. And right now, you've built a cage for yourself out of comfort, fear, and mediocrity. You've convinced yourself that you're doing your best, but your best is a lie. It's as a convenient story you tell yourself, so you don't have to face the terrifying reality of your own untapped potential. It's easier to stay in the cage than to face the uncertainty of the wild. Let's talk about your training. Is it a routine or is it a battle? Do you walk into the gym with a plan to survive or a plan to dominate? The way you train is a reflection of how you live your life. If you're half-hearted in the gym, you're half-hearted in your career, in your relationships, in your ambitions. It all stems from the same source, a willingness to settle. Stop settling. It's time to get angry. Get angry at the voice in your head that tells you to quit. Get angry at the weakness that begs for comfort. Channel that anger into fuel. Let it burn away the excuses. When your muscles are screaming and your lungs are on fire, that's when the real work begins. That's the moment of truth. Are you going to shrink back into your comfort zone, or are you going to roar back and demand more from yourself? This isn't just about lifting heavier weights or running faster miles. This is about forging a new identity. An identity built on resilience, discipline, and an unshakable belief in your own power. Every grueling workout, every drop of sweat, every moment you choose to push forward when everything in you wants to stop, that's a vote for the person you want to become. You need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Seek out challenges that scare you. Sign up for the race you don't think you can finish. Attempt the lift you failed last week. Put yourself in situations where failure is a real possibility. Why? Because that's where you find out who you really are. It's in the struggle, not the victory, that character is built. Victory is just the byproduct. Stop looking for shortcuts and magic pills. There aren't any. There's only the grind. The daily, relentless, unglamorous pursuit of excellence. It's about showing up on the days you don't want to. It's about doing the work when no one is watching. It's about being accountable to the person in the mirror. That's the only person you have to prove anything to. So take a good, hard look at yourself. Are you proud of the effort you're putting in? Not the results, the effort? Because the effort is the only thing you can truly control. If you can honestly say that you are leaving everything on the table every single day, then you're on the right path. But if there's even a shred of doubt, if you know you're holding back, then you're cheating yourself. You are cheating yourself out of the strength, the confidence, and the life you could be living. You have a beast inside of you, waiting to be unleashed. But you keep it locked up, feeding it scraps of mediocrity. It's time to starve the weakness and feed the beast. How do you do that? You start now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. The next set you do it with an intensity you've never felt before. You push until you can't physically push anymore, and then you do one more. You hold that plank until your body is shaking uncontrollably, and then you hold it for 5 more seconds. You run until your legs feel like lead, and then you sprint the last 100 meters. This is the mindset of a champion. It's a conscious decision to choose hardship over ease. It's an addiction to progress. You start to crave the burn. You start to look forward to the challenge. The pain becomes your ally, a trusted signal that you're on the verge of a breakthrough. Stop comparing yourself to others in the gym. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. Is the person you are today stronger, faster, more disciplined, more resilient? That's the only metric that matters. Every day is an opportunity to be better than you were the day before. Don't waste it. Think of your potential as a vast, unexplored continent. You've been content to hang out on the beach, building sandcastles. It's time to burn the ships, head into the jungle, and see what you're really made of. It will be hard. It will be painful. You will get lost. You will want to turn back. But if you keep moving forward, you will discover things about yourself you never knew existed. You will find a strength you never knew you had. So the next time you walk into that gym, I want you to remember this. You are not there to work out. You are there to go to war with the part of you that wants to be average. You are there to kill the person you were yesterday so a stronger one can be born. It's a battle for your own soul. Forget what you think your limits are. They are imaginary lines drawn by fear. Your body can handle almost anything. It's your mind you have to convince. You have to reprogram that inner voice from one of doubt to one of absolute, unshakable certainty. Certainty that you can and will do whatever it takes. It's time to stop talking and start doing. Stop planning and start executing. Stop wishing and start working. The world has enough average people. It doesn't need another one. It needs warriors. It needs leaders. It needs people who are willing to shatter the status quo and show everyone else what's possible. Are you going to be one of them? Or are you going to stay in the crowd, content to watch others achieve greatness? The choice is yours. And you make that choice with every single rep, every single step, every single decision you make from this moment forward. Stop being a boy playing at the gym. It's time to train like a beast. Unleash that power you've been hiding. Go shatter some limits and leave the average so far behind they forget your name. The real work starts now. What are you going to do about it? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a dose of reality. Now go train.